Hello my friends, greetings. I first of all hope that everybody keeps staying indoors and keeping safe. It's been a long 3 weeks and we're at the fag end, like I had said in my previous video as well. I believe it is towards the end of this lockdown and we should soon be heading back into a normal life. Coming earlier than normal on to record a message, but as I finished my workout this morning, I, as usual, checked my cell phone for messages or mails or any updates that I could, and I stumbled upon two particularly messages which has actually drawn me to make this video, which I guess very many out there might find it a little offbeat, but that's true to life. Is relating to a webinar, and that being conducted by a supposedly very renowned person, and it's about business. And the second one was a message from a friend of mine, which I think is very, very apt and something for us to think about. If I may start, and it has so much relevance to the situation that we are living in today, and possibly a lesson that we have all learned, right? And the message says, the cost of living is not expensive, but the cost of a lifestyle is expensive. I hope we have learned a lesson from this. We understand the depth of what this is communicating to us, and thereby conduct our lives in such a manner which is better going forward. Coming back to the more important aspect of it, or the other aspect of it rather, was the you find me really talking about building an empire, for the in the rural, the urban places, for the urban society, and I don't make references like that. If you were to just look for a moment to the Indian population, I'm addressing here largely the Indian audience, we are about 1.3, 1.4 billion people, of which I may be off in my urban India, right? Which means that there are approximately 75 to 80 crore people who still live in typical rural conditions in rural India. My question really is to a lot of us out there who are selling webinars, empire, and now I want to give back to society. Wow. You want to give back to society, and which is the society? Who are these people that you want to give back to? The people who live in urban India? One. Two, is there a cost really attached to this giving back that we're talking about? I would hazard a guess that criticism can come out there. Giving back is giving from your heart. I have been in this business far too long right now, and I have never charged $1. It is out of pressures of people who who talk to me and say that, look, how have you found yourself? How do you do things? And yeah, I've lived up. God has been all the pressure that I've been under, I've started charging people. And it's a phenomenal charge, which a lot of people say sarcastically, wow, is that what you charge? Yeah. It's the cost of one chocolate. The only particular thing that I'm particular about is got to be dark chocolate, because I'm a health freak. Make this out to be that today, you know, the cost of my doing this webinar and putting this out, this is X, and today I'm giving it to you for X minus, and then I'm throwing in so many bonuses and all that. My friend, that is such a huge sham and a gimmick. That's not giving back to society. Society's giving back is about truly giving back. I want to relate something to myself, my own life. My one ambition, even when I was away in Canada and I then moved on from there to Dubai and came back finally a short while ago back to India, has been to set up a meditational center. And I've been looking around for places that I can afford. Expensive. So I'm asking, where are those people who make so much, billions and billions of dollars, and make such a noise about it that I've come up from rags to riches and now it's time to give back to society? Well, how about some donations going out to people who need you? How about going out there and read, have done PhDs, who have been educated in the finest universities across the world, but they chose to leave everything and take that knowledge into villages. Help people to really essential to live a good, comfortable, healthy life. Like I said, cost of living is not expensive. Cost of your lifestyle is. So if you're going to be chasing that big money and limousines and all that, be my guest, my friend. Nothing wrong. I don't say there is anything wrong. Right? But let's not talk about giving. To say that. It's from giving from your heart and giving till it hurts. That's giving back. I get very emotional about these kind of things, and I believe to set up a good business, which is not necessarily just going to be in India. This can become a global phenomenon. I can reel off how many names right now of organizations which started global businesses, making loads of money out of donations, but that goes back into the business, completely back into that business. It is for the people and by the people. Class people. They have been given an opportunity to live that lifestyle which they choose to have. So my friends, the message I'm giving out here is that when we talk about giving back, let's give back. Let's, through this law, Mother Earth in all the ways that we have had and done in the past. is not the way to go. We've got to change. We've got to realize it's time to give back to Mother Earth. It's time to give back to each other. It's time to start sharing. That's important. Yeah? Communication. I mean, this is on a being spent on communication. We talk about, and in fact there's a lot of stories about why the 5G has not come out and all that. I'm not going to get into all that political stuff there, but you know, there's so many ways of communication, like they say, and like you know, I mentioned it's like in a lighter way. You know, there was telegraphs earlier, then they became telephones, telepathy, but to me, the best way of communication is tell a woman. The fastest way news can spread, right? So my friends, I want you all to think about how you can develop yourself, enjoy your life, build a society, build your teams, right? For which these large sums of money and all is not required. Your heart, your belief, your self-confidence, the right attitude, this is what gets you wealth which cannot be measured. With that thought, my friend, continue to stay safe and have a blessed day.